Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, by Susan Jeffers. Welcome back to Positive Vortex. Today, we're diving into the transformative world of personal growth and courage. In our latest book summary, we're exploring Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, by Susan Jeffers. This book is a game changer, offering powerful insights on conquering fear and stepping boldly into your full potential. We'll uncover the book's key takeaways, practical recommendations, and much more to help you harness the incredible power of embracing fear. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you're ready to transform your life and conquer your fears. Let's get started. Introduction. Fear. It's a universal emotion that we all experience at some point in our lives. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, the unknown, or even the fear of success, it has the power to hold us back from reaching our true potential. This gripping emotion can keep us trapped in our comfort zones, preventing us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. In Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, by Susan Jeffers, we embark on a transformative journey that challenges the way we perceive and respond to fear. This book isn't just about overcoming fear, it's about redefining our relationship with fear itself. Through Susan Jeffers' wisdom and guidance, we're invited to confront our fears head-on and, in doing so, unleash our inner courage, confidence, and resilience. Susan Jeffers, a distinguished psychologist and celebrated self-help author, brings a wealth of expertise and insight to the exploration of fear. Drawing upon her background in psychology, personal development, and years of counseling individuals from diverse walks of life, Jeffers presents a practical roadmap for dealing with fear in its many forms. Her approach is compassionate yet unwavering, encouraging us to face fear not as an insurmountable obstacle but as a powerful catalyst for growth. At the core of Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway lies a profound paradox. The idea that the pursuit of a fulfilling life is not about eliminating fear but rather about feeling the fear and forging ahead anyway. In a world often saturated with messages of constant positivity and the need to avoid discomfort at all costs, Jeffers' book stands as a beacon of authenticity. It's a reminder that life is not about the absence of fear but about finding the courage to act in spite of it. Mark Manson's philosophy in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck resonates with a similar theme. Both authors encourage us to embrace life's discomforts, challenges, and setbacks as integral components of personal development. Jeffers and Manson invite us to reevaluate the conventional wisdom that constant positivity is the key to happiness and instead explore the profound liberation that comes from accepting and working with our fears. Throughout this book summary, we will delve into each chapter of Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, extracting key ideas and takeaways. From understanding the different personality types that respond to fear, to recognizing the false evidence upon which our fears are built, to implementing practical strategies for tackling fear, Jeffers equips us with the tools we need to face our fears with resilience and determination. In the keynotes and key takeaways, we will gain a deeper understanding of how to apply Jeffers' philosophy to our lives. We'll explore actionable recommendations and suggestions for not just overcoming fear but harnessing it as a force for personal growth. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway is not just a book, it's an empowering guide to transforming your relationship with fear. It encourages us to let go of the paralyzing pursuit of constant positivity and instead find purpose and fulfillment in the acceptance of life's uncertainties. So, as we embark on this journey through Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, let's challenge our preconceptions about fear and learn to harness its energy as a powerful driving force in our lives. So, embark on this journey and unravel the book of Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, by Susan Jeffers chapter by chapter. Chapter 1. What are you afraid of? In the opening chapter, Susan Jeffers introduces us to the fundamental concept of fear. She delves into the idea that fear is universal, a common thread that runs through the human experience. Jeffers explains that while the specifics of our fears may differ, the feeling of fear itself is something we all encounter. She invites readers to confront their individual fears and the emotions tied to them. This chapter is about self-awareness, identifying the fears that hold us back, and acknowledging that fear is a natural part of life. Chapter 2, Can't You See Ahead? In this chapter, Jeffers challenges the wait until mentality that often paralyzes individuals. She explores the illusion of safety and the idea that waiting for ideal conditions before taking action can lead to a stagnant, unfulfilled life. Jeffers encourages readers to question the mindset that says, "I'll do it when I feel less afraid." She introduces the concept that waiting for fear to subside before taking action is counterproductive and that real growth comes from embracing fear and moving forward. Chapter 3: Personality Types. Jeffers categorizes individuals into different personality types based on their response to fear. She identifies 3 primary types: the fearful, the overcautious, and the got it together. Understanding these types is crucial for readers as it allows them to recognize their patterns of fear response. Jeffers emphasizes that these types are not fixed but represent strategies we've developed over time. By identifying our type, we can begin to work through these patterns and learn to respond to fear differently. Chapter 4: Where do we get the evidence that our negatives are true? In this chapter, Jeffers challenges the notion that our fears are based on concrete evidence. She argues that most of the time, our fears are built upon irrational beliefs and assumptions. Jeffers discusses the role of our thoughts and beliefs in perpetuating fear. She introduces the idea that we have the power to change our beliefs and reframe our thinking. By recognizing that fear is often based on unfounded evidence, readers can take the first step toward overcoming it. Chapter 5: The how-tos of fear. This chapter provides practical tools and techniques to tackle fear. Jeffers introduces the concept of positive affirmations and explains how to use them effectively to reframe negative thought patterns. She discusses visualization as a tool for building confidence and reducing fear. Jeffers also explores the power of the no-lose model and how it can shift our perspective on risk and decision-making. These practical strategies empower readers to take proactive steps in managing and reducing fear in their lives. Chapter 6: Feel the Fear and Beyond. Jeffers explores the idea that courage is not the absence of fear but the willingness to act in spite of it. She emphasizes the transformative nature of embracing fear and moving forward. This chapter delves into the process of personal growth and self-discovery that occurs when we confront our fears. Jeffers encourages readers to view fear as a challenge rather than a barrier and highlights the profound shifts in perspective that can occur when we acknowledge and act upon our fears. Chapter 7: Why do we do it? In the final chapter, Jeffers discusses the benefits of facing fear and the cost of staying stuck in comfort zones. She emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for our lives and choices. Jeffers underscores that by actively choosing to face our fears, we regain control and become the architects of our destinies. This chapter serves as a call to action, encouraging readers to make fear their ally rather than their adversary. These provide a deeper understanding of how Susan Jeffers guides readers through the process of facing and conquering fear. Each chapter in this book offers valuable insights and practical strategies to transform our relationship with fear and unlock our potential. Now let's explore the keynotes and key takeaways for Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. These keynotes and key takeaways provide a comprehensive overview of the wisdom and actionable advice Susan Jeffers offers in Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. They guide us on a transformative journey from fearing fear to using it as a catalyst for personal growth and fulfillment. 1. Fear is universal. Susan Jeffers reminds us that fear is a natural human emotion, and we all experience it. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it's part of the human condition. Recognizing this universality helps us feel less isolated in our fears. 2. The wait until mentality. Waiting for ideal conditions or for fear to subside before taking action can lead to inaction and missed opportunities. Jeffers challenges the notion that we should wait until we feel unafraid to pursue our goals. Instead, she encourages us to embrace fear and move forward despite it. 3. Identify your fear type. Jeffers categorizes individuals into 3 primary fear personality types: the fearful, the overcautious, and the got it together. Recognizing your fear type helps you understand your patterns of fear response and work through them. 4. Question your beliefs. Many of our fears are based on irrational beliefs and assumptions rather than concrete evidence. Jeffers encourages us to question the validity of our fears and the evidence supporting them. By challenging our beliefs, we can begin to diminish the power of fear. 5. Positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool for reframing negative thought patterns. Jeffers provides guidance on how to use affirmations effectively to boost confidence and reduce fear. 6. Visualization. Visualization is another technique that can help build confidence and reduce fear. Jeffers explains how creating mental images of success can prepare us for taking action and facing our fears. 7. The no-lose model. Jeffers introduces the no-lose model, which shifts our perspective on risk and decision-making. This model helps us view decisions as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as potential sources of failure. 8. Courage is action. Perhaps the most profound insight is that courage is not the absence of fear but the willingness to act despite it. By recognizing that fear will always be present to some degree, we can free ourselves from the paralyzing grip of fear. 9. Take responsibility. Jeffers emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for our lives and choices. When we actively choose to face our fears and move forward, we regain control over our destinies. 10. Embrace challenges. Rather than avoiding discomfort and challenges, Jeffers encourages us to embrace them as opportunities for growth. She reminds us that it's through facing adversity that we become stronger and more resilient. Now let's explore some recommendations and suggestions for Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. By following these recommendations and suggestions, you'll be better equipped to confront and conquer your fears. Remember that the process is gradual, and every step forward is a testament to your courage and resilience. Embrace fear as a powerful catalyst for personal growth and transformation. 1. Embrace discomfort as a path to growth. Begin incorporating positive affirmations into your daily routine. Create a list of affirmations that counteract your specific fears and self-doubts. Repeat them regularly to reprogram your thought patterns positively. For example, if you fear public speaking, affirm, "I am a confident and articulate speaker." 2. Visualize success. Utilize visualization techniques to mentally rehearse challenging situations. Imagine yourself successfully navigating these situations with confidence and poise. Visualization can help reduce anxiety and increase your belief in your abilities. 3. Start with small steps. If your fear feels overwhelming, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Gradually expose yourself to situations that trigger your fear, starting with the least intimidating. Each small victory builds your confidence and diminishes the fear's power. 4. Create a fear journal. Keep a journal where you document your fears, your emotional responses, and the actions you take to confront them. Reflect on your progress regularly. This journal can serve as a valuable tool for tracking your growth and recognizing patterns. 5. Seek support. Don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. Discussing your fears and your journey to overcome them with someone you trust can provide valuable insights and encouragement. You're not alone in your journey. 6. Challenge limiting beliefs. Whenever you encounter a fear, ask yourself what underlying beliefs are contributing to it. Challenge those beliefs by seeking evidence to the contrary. Often, you'll find that your fears are built on shaky foundations. 7. Mind your language. Pay attention to the language you use when discussing your fears and challenges. Replace self-defeating phrases like, "I can't," with empowering statements like, "I choose to." This linguistic shift can profoundly impact your mindset. 8. Set clear goals. Define specific, measurable goals related to the fears you want to conquer. Establishing clear objectives provides direction and motivation. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, as you progress. 9. Cultivate resilience. Understand that setbacks are a natural part of facing fears. Instead of viewing them as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Resilience is built through adversity, so embrace the challenges. 10. Practice self-compassion. Be kind and patient with yourself throughout this journey. Conquering fears is not about perfection, it's about progress. Acknowledge your efforts and reward yourself for your courage, even in the face of setbacks. 11. Stay committed to growth. Embracing fear is a lifelong journey. Commit to ongoing personal development and self-discovery. Continue seeking opportunities to face your fears and expand your comfort zone. 12. Share your story. As you make progress in overcoming your fears, consider sharing your experiences with others. Your journey can inspire and support those who are on a similar path. Being open about your challenges and victories can foster connections and a sense of community. Let's look at some notable quotes from Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. These quotes capture the essence of Susan Jeffers' insights in Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. They emphasize the transformative power of facing fear, taking action, and choosing resilience and self-empowerment in the face of life's challenges. 1. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Recognize that fear is a natural part of life, but don't let it hold you back. Acknowledge its presence, embrace its energy, and step boldly into the unknown. In doing so, you'll discover that fear loses its power when you confront it head-on and move forward with determination. 2. The only way to feel better about myself is to go out and do it. Self-esteem isn't built by waiting for external validation, it's cultivated through action. When you proactively face your fears and accomplish what you once thought impossible, your self-worth grows, and you become the architect of your self-esteem. 3. You can't always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Life is filled with external events and circumstances beyond our control. However, we have the power to choose our internal responses. By mastering our thoughts and emotions, we can navigate even the most challenging situations with grace and resilience. 4. Every time you choose to do something you'd rather not do, you grow. Personal growth isn't limited to our comfort zones. It thrives in the realm of discomfort. When you consciously choose to confront your fears and engage in actions that challenge you, you're not just facing fear, you're nurturing your own growth and potential. 5. When you learn to handle the fear, you can handle anything. Fear is a universal emotion that often lies at the heart of our greatest challenges. Yet, when we develop the ability to handle fear, we gain a profound advantage in navigating life's complexities. We become resilient, adaptable, and capable of conquering anything that comes our way. 6. Pushing through fear is less frightening than living with the underlying fear that comes from a feeling of helplessness. The courage to confront fear and take action is a beacon of hope that dispels the helplessness that can otherwise dominate our lives. In the face of fear, action becomes an empowering choice that leads to liberation from the chains of inaction. Conclusion. In the journey through Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers, we have explored the profound wisdom and actionable strategies that can empower us to confront fear head-on and live more fulfilling lives. As we conclude this book summary, it's essential to reflect on the transformative power of embracing fear and taking action, even in the face of uncertainty. 1. Embrace fear as a catalyst for growth. One of the central themes of this book is the idea that fear is not something to be avoided or conquered but a force that can propel us forward. When we acknowledge fear's presence and choose to act despite it, we embark on a journey of personal growth and self-discovery. 2. Courage is not the absence of fear. Jeffers beautifully reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear but the willingness to act despite it. This reframing of courage is liberating. It allows us to understand that even the most successful and accomplished individuals experience fear. It's their response to it that sets them apart. 3. The no-lose model. The no-lose model introduced in this book reshapes how we view risk and decision-making. It encourages us to approach life with a mindset of abundance and growth. Every decision becomes an opportunity for learning and progress rather than a potential source of failure. 4. Self-empowerment through action. Feel the fear and do it anyway fundamentally teaches us that self-empowerment is not a result of waiting for fear to dissipate but of taking action in the presence of fear. By proactively facing our fears and making choices that align with our goals and values, we regain control over our lives. 5. Building resilience. Throughout this journey, we've learned that resilience is cultivated through adversity. By embracing challenges and consistently confronting our fears, we become more resilient. We develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and thrive in uncertainty. 6. Continuous growth. Conquering fear is not a destination but a lifelong journey. As we continue to face our fears, we expand our comfort zones, set new goals, and strive for greater accomplishments. The process of personal growth is ongoing, and each step forward is a testament to our courage. 7. Inspiring others. Finally, as we embark on this transformative journey, let us remember that our experiences can inspire and support others facing their fears. By openly sharing our challenges and victories, we contribute to a community of individuals striving for personal growth and self-empowerment. In conclusion, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway invites us to step boldly into the unknown, to make fear our ally rather than our adversary, and to recognize that within us lies the power to confront any fear and conquer it. Through action, resilience, and continuous growth, we can navigate life's challenges with confidence and live the fulfilling lives we desire. This book is a powerful guide on that path to personal transformation. As we conclude this comprehensive exploration of Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers, I want to leave you with not only a sense of inspiration but also practical guidance on where you can acquire your own copy of this transformative book. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway is available at most major book retailers, both in physical stores and online marketplaces. You can easily find it at your local bookstore, and if you prefer the convenience of online shopping, platforms like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and ebooks providers like Kindle offer digital versions. When considering your purchase, think about which format best suits your reading preferences. Whether it's a physical book you can hold in your hands or a digital edition you can carry with you on your devices, the wisdom contained within these pages is just a few clicks or a short drive away. Once you have your copy in hand, I encourage you to dive into its pages, absorb the insights, and put the strategies into practice in your own life. Remember that the journey of conquering fear and embracing personal growth is ongoing, and every step forward is a testament to your courage. If you'd like to discover more, click on the link in description to purchase the book. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. May your path be filled with newfound courage, resilience, and a deep sense of empowerment as you navigate the exciting and transformative journey that lies ahead. If you found this book summary insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking book summaries and content that challenges the status quo.